Right to Chicago now, where President Obama and many of the world's most powerful leaders are gathered right now. ABC's Alex Perez has the very latest for us this morning. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning, Robin. The demonstration was practically over. The big problem began when police tried to disperse the crowd, and they refused to move. Chicago police officers in riot gear beat back anti-war demonstrators late Sunday, wielding their batons in a show of force as hundreds of protesters, some using makeshift weapons, tried to push through this security perimeter surrounding the NATO summit.
Fail to comply. May be arrested.
Police say one officer was stabbed, 3 others injured in the melee. Chicago's top cop, Superintendent Gary McCarthy, was on the ground trying to contain the crowd and later defended his officers.
The officers were assaulted. They don't have to stand there and take an assault. The fingers should be pointed at the people who assaulted the cops.
Even after a day filled with demonstrations, the protest and massive police presence continued late into the night, including several confrontations along the way. Nearly 50 protesters were detained or arrested.
Hey, NATO! What did you say? How many kids did you kill today?
Chicago police are also scrambling to stop what they describe as attempted acts of domestic terrorism, as 60 heads of state gather here for the NATO summit. 3 men were charged Saturday with plotting attacks on President Obama's campaign headquarters, as well as the home of Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel and several financial buildings. Police say they've now foiled at least 3 violent plots, including alleged plans by 24-year-old Sebastian Sinakowitz to use Molotov cocktails at the summit. Also Sunday, the hacker group Anonymous waged cyber war online, knocking out the city and police department websites and calling on other hackers to strike in this online video.
ChicagoPolice.org should be fired upon as much as possible.
Now, most of the protesters in police custody were released early this morning. Even with all those clashes, the police superintendent says most of the demonstrations were peaceful.